Okay, friends, thanks for joining me. Wesley from Wesley Music Repair. Remember in the episode where I showed how to make the neck cork out of the NextCare waterproof tape, I talked about that we would get into the octave key and the body octave key. This is a very problematic spot on the saxophone. When the neck is put on, sometimes people will grab it like this. Sometimes people will grab it like this. Sometimes people even grab it like this and shake it on. And if you look, we have a terrible problem between the octave key and the body octave mechanism where we're grabbing like this. So that when we finally get the instrument together, the neck octave is hanging off the body. It's hanging open. The player comes to you and says, my saxophone will only play high notes, won't play, acting funny, and I don't know why. So that tells us that there's a problem up here. Now I've seen where people have said to squeeze the octave key pad and squeeze where the rod is actuated, the key is actuated. And they say to squeeze this together or pull it apart. Well, friends, the problem with that is that the pad has a seat in it. And that seat has to stay, especially as the pad gets some age on it. So what you want to do to make it sure that it's closed is grab it around the hinge rod area. This is where the structure of the key is strongest. And you take it, and remember, friends, flex, not dead pressure. And we flex it a little bit, and we want to see, we make sure that the neck is in proper playing position, and then push the octave key and see that it comes open so that it's closed and it's open. Now the other thing, remember I talked on clarinet a little bit about having lost motion. The same with the saxophone. You want to have some movement before it opens. Now let's talk about the other half of the octave system. There is a body octave, which is here. And it is actuated with the G key, which is the ring finger. When the horn is played and you play into the upper octave, so you have C sharp and now you're up chromatically to D, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The neck octave actually does not raise. What raises is the body octave. Now I know a lot of us probably already know that out there. This is new information for someone who may not play saxophone. But the body octave is engaged all the way through the G note. When G goes to A, notice our relationship. The body octave closes and the neck octave raises. See that? Okay. And that bridge determines whether or not the horn plays the way it's supposed to in the upper register. As you are spying this, the body octave should move all the way through the motion with the G key. So in this case, we need to bring this lever back that way some. Now, like I said, I've seen videos where people said you pull this and you push this. But friends, we have to have this pad seat. Do all of your business work right around this key area. And what you're going to do is pretty simple. I typically just put my thumb, the pad of my thumb up under there, and I use the pad of this thumb, and I just flex That's all it is. Just no dead pressure. You're not trying to move the world. You're trying to move a key. Then check it again. This relationship of lost motion between the key. And then push the G key. The neck octave should go down and the body octave should raise and stay on the G foot. The good foot. The chi foot. Get on up on that good foot. When you have that, then you've kept the relationship of the venting of the Stax. Well, it's a great record company, Stax. Good foot and Stax in one video. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So you keep that relationship the same. The venting stays the same. Tuning stays the same. Everything is put back in check for your player to get through their performance. It's a small detail, but sometimes gets really overlooked. So the key takeaways are: make sure that the pad seat stays where it needs to. Check between the lost motion of the gap, the body octave, and the G key. Those are the things that we have to do. Your bending from the thicker part where it's soldered onto the body. It has more stability. And remember to use flexing motions, not dead pressure motions. And friends, that's going to help you take care of your saxophones. I know this was a little bit in-depth for this, but hey, we got off on the good foot. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. If you need me, my email address is wlmrepair@gmail.com. Thanks, everybody.